We all know someone who works hard but never seems to get ahead. Maybe that someone is you. You make decent money, but somehow it's gone before the month ends. The truth? It's not bad luck. It's habits. Small, daily decisions that quietly drain your wealth. Let's uncover the 7 money habits that keep you broke and how to finally break free one. Living for the next paycheck. It starts innocently. You tell yourself, I'll save next month. But somehow, next month never comes. You're always waiting for payday to feel safe again. This cycle, spending every dollar as soon as it comes in, keeps you stuck. The fix: pay yourself first. Before you buy or spend, move 10% of your income into a separate savings or investment account. Treat it like a bill you owe your future self. Within months, you'll start to feel control instead of panic. 2. Ignoring your numbers. Most people don't actually know where their money goes. They think they have a spending problem, but what they really have is a blind spot. Here's the truth. If you don't track your money, it will disappear. The fix: once a week, sit down and review your bank statements. List your expenses in 3 buckets: needs, wants, and waste. That last category will shock you. Awareness is the first step to change. Once you see your numbers, you'll automatically start spending smarter. 3. Buying to impress, not to progress. You get the new phone, the designer shoes, the car with payments that make you sweat. Why? Because it feels good. For a moment, it feels like success, but soon that feeling fades, and you're left with debt and regret. There's a quote: "Too many people buy things they don't need with money they don't have to impress people they don't even like." The fix: ask yourself before every big purchase, would I still buy this if nobody ever saw it? If the answer is no, walk away. Real wealth is silent, not on display. 4. Paying for convenience instead of building discipline. We live in an age of subscriptions, deliveries, and buy now buttons. It's never been easier to spend without thinking. Coffee apps, streaming services, food delivery, they all add up. It's not that these things are evil, it's that they quietly teach your brain to trade money for comfort every single day. The fix: do a subscription audit. Cancel the ones you barely use, then challenge yourself to replace one convenience with a discipline. Make coffee at home for a month, cook dinner 3 times a week, and watch what happens. You'll save money and rebuild a sense of control. 5. Using credit cards as backup income. Swiping feels easier than spending cash. You tell yourself, I'll pay it off later, but later turns into 19% interest and months of minimum payments. Credit cards aren't free money. They're the most expensive loan you can get. The fix: keep one card for emergencies and nothing else. Use a debit card or cash for everyday spending. When you feel that physical connection between work and money, hours traded for dollars, you'll think twice before you spend. 6. Avoiding financial conversations. Many people avoid money talks, even with their spouse, parents, or friends. Why? Because money feels uncomfortable, but silence breeds stress. You can't fix what you won't face. The fix: start with one honest conversation, even if it's with yourself. Ask, where am I really with my finances? Talk to a trusted friend or mentor who's good with money. You'll realize you're not alone, and guidance replaces fear with clarity. 7. Waiting for more before you start saving. One of the biggest traps is the belief that you'll save or invest when you make more. But when you earn more, your expenses rise too. The problem isn't the income, it's the behavior. The fix: start small. Even $25 a week builds the habit. The magic isn't in the amount, it's in the consistency that habit compounds. It rewires your brain from a spender to a saver, from a reactor to a planner. The turning point. Here's the truth: financial freedom isn't about being rich, it's about having options. Most people don't stay broke because they're lazy. They stay broke because they never change what feels normal. These 7 habits are invisible anchors, but the moment you recognize them, you can cut the rope. So, next time you get paid, don't rush to spend, track your money. Challenge your comfort. Ask better questions. Because wealth doesn't begin in your wallet, it begins in your mind. If this video helped you see money differently, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more practical insights on building a smarter, calmer financial life. Your habits can either drain you or free you. The choice starts today.